Holy shit, he's mad. This must stop. Blizzard's new game will completely destroy their reputation. That's the one we're about to play, by the way. Here we go.
Okay, Diablo Immortal has been out for a day on mobile. It hits PC later on today.
Yep.
In some ways, it's actually a marvelous Blizzard game. But in other ways, it does mean that the Blizzard name is well and truly dead. And by saying that, I mean, you can no longer really... Oh, people would argue that ship sailed. But in a way, you can't take the Blizzard name as being a guarantee of certain things. Because this game, while it is a very well-developed game that is very fun to play, with a gargantuan amount of content...
Holy shit.
It is unfortunately monetized in a predatory, disgusting manner. And it's time for me and Matt to talk about it, because we've both played slightly different formats. So I think will be useful for the audience, because
Blizzard
for me,
quality polish
I
returns.
Played it like it was a console game. I hooked my iPad up to my monitor, just pop a USB-C
It's a good
cable in.
game.
I connected a gamepad. I set the graphics settings.
Video's a little
to
quiet.
the highest,
Okay, sure.
60 FPS, and there I am playing it, on, you know, on this big monitor, very crisp image, gameplay that's extremely smooth.
Guys? Is that better?
Whereas you tried mobile on your iPad.
Yep, so I played the way kind of intended, you know, you're sitting there with your phone, obviously not set up, you know, leaned over like a gremlin, as obviously people kind of tend to do. That's, you know,
that's what I do.
Gamers who sit in their chairs look bad. Mobile gamers are going to be pretty grim in the future. But yeah, I tried it on mobile, and 60 FPS, set the settings to low to conserve battery. Still looked pretty good. I was happy enough, played for a couple hours like that. Then I moved to my iPad and played with the Ghoulie Kit controller that I was talking about on the channel a while ago. And that was also just a pretty good experience. Played it on medium to conserve battery life, but 60 FPS, and it looked pretty good. It was.
What do you guys think?
It's a Diablo game. I was like, oh, this just feels like playing Diablo 3.
Yeah, what do y'all think?
For the fact it's trying to sell me something every 35 seconds.
The game's
that's an exaggeration, but it certainly feels that way.
I'll see how the
and that was my first experience as well. It just immediately...
Lost Ark 2?
I'm back playing Diablo 3. That is something I enjoy. For D3, you know, I'd play the campaigns maybe once or twice, or go up to the harder difficulty mode.
Oh, man.
Do a little bit of an endgame grind, do a few rifts, whatever, and then I generally stop, because I'm not that kind of seasonal ARPG player. And I immediately got all of the same brain things massaged by this game, right? You kill something, loot explodes, assuming you have auto loot turned on, you hoover it all up, you put your new gear on, you keep on going. And at least for the Demon Hunter, it is super fun. It maps onto a gamepad really well. The control scheme is actually, I wouldn't say innovative, because a lot of these are a long-term solved problem in the mobile front, including for games that...
Guys, I'm fucking ready. Let's go. This is crazy. I'm excited.
Co-development between Blizzard Entertainment and NetEase. But at least what it means is, even when I'm playing it on the gamepad, there are times where doing twin stick and face buttons, because you'd be using one stick to aim some of your aimed abilities, that would be a bit weird to do with your hands.
Possibly, yeah.
But the amount of just... You know, it assumes the right place to aim. So, yeah, it's an aimed button, but if you just tap, it'll kind of go in the direction you're facing or whatever. All of that works really well.
Great.
It just feels so smooth to play.
That's incredible.
Just like a Diablo game,
it's like Lost Ark.
You just keep on going, going, going.
Yeah.
It is exceedingly addictive in terms of how the actual gameplay design
this sounds
like
really good.
All of the kind of hidden things.
This game's awesome.
That you don't really notice so much until they're off, like the pacing of, you know, your quests, the pacing of combat, how long a dungeon feels to take, how long like an Elder Rift like feels like it's going to take. That stuff's like 3 to 5 minutes, probably faster if you're good, better gear. But it's all that kind of very
how do you get better gear?
Session time. All those little solved things that you go.
Yeah, how would you get better gear?
I blinked and I've been playing this for 6 hours and I don't really know why, but I had fun the whole time. That's exactly what they've like really very much nailed. Some of that might be NetEase having experience in the genre. Some of that might be the Blizzard polish from the Diablo team. Yeah. But either way, it is just a Diablo game that feels fantastic.
Like the atmosphere is great. The voicing.
Oh, Deckard Cain is back.
Kane's back.
He's
there. It's a Diablo game. It really is.
Outside of the fact that if you're running it on lower settings for your mobile to actually run it, it is just kind of like not an extremely high budget AAA game like we know them now. It's no like Last of Us Part 2 or Horizon Forbidden West or anything like that. But it is basically, it does feel like a Blizzard game. It probably looks better than Diablo 3 at times, for sure. That's nuts.
Yeah, so that stuff is all...
I think the ground textures look better than Diablo 3. The fidelity is not really amazing. I think the game, it's just... It looks a lot like a PlayStation 2 game.
Just marvelously done. Like, the actual development team of this game have done a marvelous job.
Oh, they've nailed it in every way, yep.
Yeah, and of course we still have to put a pin in this.
Maybe
and say,
PlayStation 3.
Hang on a
Yeah, you
second.
can be right.
Yeah.
The monetization is disgusting.
Look at the title. Like, I know you guys can't see it. The Greed. No turning back from this. Oh, man. All right, boys.
The monetization has
Sneed's
ruined
Greed. There
the
it
Blizzard
is.
name in a way. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
can never walk back from this because it is that form of monetization with the Blizzard name. You look at Hearthstone, you're like, oh, those cosmetics are a bit dumb, and oh yeah, it's CCG, that can get a bit rumbly. You look at Warcraft Arclight Rumble, where yes, you can pay for some fast.
Somebody in chat asked, why are you watching a video about the game instead of just playing it? Because I need a balding, bearded man, middle-aged man, to tell me what to think about video games. Yeah, I need to have my opinion about video games validated by a balding, middle-aged man. That's why.
Progression.
Obviously.
But broadly, it is not considered to be an excessively monetized game. And then,
Yes.
which we'll get onto soon, look at Diablo Immortal, and you become shocked.
They have straight up just taken the mask off. They're not trying to hide anything anymore. They're not even trying to pretend that this isn't a game for whales to throw the money into.
Good!
They're just like, yeah, from day one, from the first second you log in, yeah, here's every trick in the book, every single tactic that is researched for making you give them your money
Uh-huh.
is there.
Yeah. I mean, why
good.
make World of Warcraft when
Yeah.
you can take money from people in a game like this that
Yeah.
had 30 million
Yeah,
pre-registrations? And I suppose the shocking thing, you look at Call of Duty Warzone.
Uh-huh.
You look at Call of Duty Mobile, relatively innocent in their monetization,
Uh-huh.
right?
Cody
Yeah, you know,
plays
you
this.
look at some of these big mobile free-to-play games that have actually came out, and like they're not that bad. Like COD Mobile is, or at least when I played it at launch, and at least if we're doing
I never played a mobile
here,
game before in my life.
You know, launch of COD Mobile to launch this, it's insane. COD Mobile, you hop in, you're like, okay, I can see how you want me to give you money, but I'm just playing this and it's really fun, and it's obviously not really that pay to win because you'd ruin COD if you did that.
Yeah.
But you look at this and it's crazy. So of course it's a mobile game, and the way that they do things in mobile.
$21, and that's euros. That means it's like $600 in USD. Holy shit! Pounds? That's $1,200.
Mobile games is they
Holy
kind of get
shit.
you used to certain things, because what they want to do, this all goes to, you know, your man to Rolf who gave
Yeah.
the
Each pound
infamous
is $16.
monetization talk. So you know they're giving you their little samplers, little
Okay.
things like
Beginner's
your daily free
800% extra value? Holy shit, you'd be losing money if you didn't buy this.
bonus. You know, you don't get that from
Oh my god.
a normal button in the UI. That's contained inside the store because they want to train you to go to the store.
Right.
And as time goes
That's
on,
smart. That's what Lost Ark does. Exactly. That's smart. Yeah, you get them into the habit of going to the store.
it's all about
That's
training
smart.
that to get these things will take time. Alternatively, you could spend some money and you will get those things far faster.
Yeah.
Time is money.
Friend.
Just that what's funny here is that time is money in a game like Lost Ark just means you're kind of buying those various different materials off the market board. So this game does actually have some of that market board stuff.
Yeah.
What's funny is that it goes and does
Wowee.
everything else. I don't want to say that this makes Lost Ark look like a Sony blockbuster premium that costs £70. In a few ways, it almost does.
Yeah, I mean,
So what you're saying, Bellular, is that Diablo Immortal is more pay to win than Lost Ark. Oh my god.
like Lost Ark, I think took a pretty bad rap from a lot of people for having like the pay for convenience, pay to skip stuff, and then also having a bunch of cosmetics on the side and
Bro, just say it, man. Just say it. The shit's pay to win. It's pay to win.
all that. But it was easy mode compared to this. Like, that's a game that is... They learned that they had to support their free-to-play players better.
Yeah.
And they eased up on the time requirements. They eased up on the monetization requirements over time, and that led to better stuff.
Yep.
But
that's what Stoops was saying.
Anyone on NetEase has learned these lessons. I don't know if they're super here, because this is really aggressively monetized from the get-go, and in ways that you've kind of got multiple tracks of progression, and one of them is just solidly, here's a massive wall of time. You can skip this unlimitedly, freely. You just need to give us about £2 a pop. And that's like... It's really hard to describe how much that is just... You know... It's just putting £2 in the machine to play a game.
Quite literally. Because...
Yeah, so, yeah, it's like an arcade game where you put in quarters to have more lives. Yeah, it's like, what's the difference between this and two squids? That's what they pay for over there. They only eat seafood. It's weird.
Loot boxes in this game are ones that you go inside and fight demons in, basically.
Yeah, so if you know the rifts from any
free
of the
daily
games,
rewards.
I can't remember the similar
that's smart.
concept in PoE, but you know, you go in, kill pile of monsters, boss spawns, kill that, sorted in a couple minutes. The way it works is you get these things called crests, and you add them to the rift when it spawns, and that gives you gives modifiers, but also gives you the chance of dropping a legendary gem, which is this like basically one of this.
So you buy the crest with real money, and then you use the crest on the rift, and then you have a higher chance of getting a good item. Oh, boys. We about to get it twisted. Oh, we about to get it twisted. Oh, man, I'm going to rebuild my life.
Four part of progression. You get these legendary gems of different ranks and different types. You combine them into each other. You upgrade them by smashing one up and putting it into the other. All that kind of proper, you know, you need 400 of these to make one really strong kind of feel. And these crests, the rare crests, give you, I think, a data amount of 5% chance of getting a legendary gem of rank 1. Or you can use a legendary crest, which is the one that you get like 1 or 2 a month if you're a free player, but you can buy them for £2 a pop all day long.
Wait, what? You get 1 or 2 a month if you're free to play, but you can buy them infinitely for like, what's $2? $2? Holy shit!
That's what makes the
$5.
Elder Rift be, oh, you're getting this little bit of gameplay.
That's nothing.
And then if you just give a little bit of money when you're getting into this little gameplay session, then you get the big juicy hit of progress.
Oh, I love this.
And like, how many of these? Like, if you were doing, I'm trying to think, what is a realistic number of legendary crest rift runs you could do per hour?
Well, per hour, you, I think if you went like slow, you could probably get 15, maybe.
Okay.
Each one of those is £2.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That would
15.
be for like a hyper wheel, buying them all. You don't have to do that. You can run them with...
Okay, so 15 times $5, that's, what's that? 75. And so, man, that is, so you spend $75 an hour. Wait, oh, it's only 2.5? Oh, that's nothing. That's only $30 an hour. Yeah, it's only $30, $40 an hour.
It's just rare crests, which you get at least one a day.
It's
and
pretty good.
Like, kind of regularly, because that's the kind of... You play the game with the item for the low chance, but you cough up for the big chance.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Now, there's a lot more than just
so
that.
much more than that.
That's the thing. So, number one, when you log in, it gives you this one-time bundle for 89p. This contains...
Wait, so the first thing that you do whenever you log in is they immediately take you to the shop. It's like, okay, all right. So before you get into the game, here, come on over here. Let me show you how I'm really done, okay? So you're going to get an 800% extra value box. There it is. Oh my fucking god. Gamba meme? Yeah, they're already conditioning you. Yeah, that's before you even kill a monster.
Cosmetic and 60 orbs.
Bro.
Now, orbs are your basic premium currency.
Okay.
You purchase the legendary crests with orbs.
Oh,
Now,
so there's
Matt, how much
7
is a
different
legendary
currencies.
crest?
Legendary crest is 160 orbs.
And is it actually possible for you to buy anything with the 89p 60 orbs?
No. No, you can't. You can't buy anything with 60 orbs.
Then why are they selling you 60?
Because they want you to buy it twice. It's like you need to have 10 of something in order to buy it, and they sell it to you at 9. Look at his face, bro. Look at his fucking face. Yeah, so you've got to buy it 3 times in order to just get it once? Oh my god, I love this. Here, I'll be right back, guys. I'm excited. I gotta go call my my bank. I'll be right back.
I'm not even gonna what a day this. This is awful. I'm not buying this whole like I'm Jesus like sacrificing myself thing. That's number one. That's blasphemous. Number two, he's not Jesus, and he doesn't have to make this sacrifice. He's not sacrificing anything. Don't do this, okay? I know it's not going to work. Saying this is not going to work, okay? Don't play this fucking game. Don't give... Or at least if you have to play it, don't give him any fucking money, dude. Don't fucking buy into this shit. It's a scam. Literally, it's a scam. Don't fucking do this, man. Just go spend it anywhere else. Go spend your money anywhere else, okay? I'm not even telling you to go spend it on other streamers. I'm not even saying that. Just go do something else with your money. This is fucking awful.
Where's that? Okay.
Frickin' wonder.
Because then when they give you the bundle that you unlock for beating the first dungeon, the one-time only Mad King's Treasure Trove bundle.
The Mad King's Oh my god, wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
Whenever
one time only?
Yeah, whenever they give you that, then the other 60 orbs are in there.
Oh my
so you
god.
get another 60 orbs for another 90p. And then you're like, oh, well, I've just paid 90p twice. And I didn't feel it because I'm a modern gamer. And I have my phone, and I have my phone hooked up to Apple Pay. So I just went, oh, Face ID. Oh, yeah. Oh, 90p. Yeah. And then you do that twice, 120 orbs. Do that a third time, now you've got more orbs.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
And, you know, I actually got so animated that I created a screen shake that set your camera off kilter. That's
Wow.
just how incredible things are with Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so all of that is just like the usual, you know, always giving you a bundle, always giving you a deal.
Yeah.
That continues as you play, but there is, of course, more. Now, you do have a free battle pass with plenty of rewards, but then you've got the premium battle pass.
Okay.
That has better rewards, yeah! But
And
then,
substantially better too.
the super premium battle pass. That also gives you cosmetics.
Wait, there's the battle pass, there's the premium battle pass, and there's the super premium battle pass. Hey. Oh.
And boost
Wow.
as you go up the track, but it's about £13, which is, what's that, like $15, $19?
Yeah, the press run, I am.
Of course, that's a battle pass that fully expires at the end of the season. So, if you take the one game that tried to innovate in the battle pass format is Halo Infinite, right? So you see, if you buy the battle pass in Halo Infinite,
I don't know how that
and
works.
then the new season happens,
Okay.
that's fine. You don't lose the battle pass that you bought, even if you only half completed it. You can always swap back to that to keep on progressing it. And that basically means that 343 is never going to ask you for battle pass money and then take the rewards away because you didn't get it in time. So here,
that's
it is, of course,
cool.
fully possible.
Yeah,
to throw your
that's
money
really
in
cool. I
and,
like that.
You know, life happens. You miss out on a
Yeah.
substantial amount of the value. But of course,
That's good.
there is more. Now, we usually pay, isn't it, $9.99 for a World of Warcraft subscription?
Yes.
Well, for £9 a month, we can get the boon of plenty. Now, this drip feeds us some nice valuable.
Of course. We forgot. So this is on top of, guys, this isn't the battle pass. This is something else. The boon of plenty. 30 days worth of benefits in addition to daily login rewards. Monthly benefits. There we go. More slots, more sales, everything. This is big money, boys. Big, big money, boys. Oh, there it is.
Rewards and gives us some really good to have bonuses like extra inventory space. And being a Diablo game, that's going to feel pretty good.
Yeah, you get a substantial amount of extra inventory space. You get the ability to, from anywhere in your inventory, you can go to the market, which you can sell items or sell items to other players
Right.
for platinum, which is a different in-game currency, which you buy with Eternal Orbs. So you don't buy platinum with money, you buy Eternal Orbs, and then you buy platinum with Eternal Orbs.
Remember I fucking told you guys about how they use all these different currencies to obfuscate how much money you're actually spending? They're doing it again. As I said, if a game has more than 1 or 2 currencies that you use to buy things in the store, that's what they're doing. It's pay to win. 100. You know what, I know what, everybody knows.
This is the thing where this is like very rewarding money-wise,
Okay.
right? You get a couple of legendary gems over the course of a month, and you get 7 legendary crests. So this is definitely a high-value option. If you want to be efficient with your spending in Diablo Immortal, which you probably shouldn't have to be in general in a video game, efficient with spending. If you want to be efficient with your spending, you'll get the boon of plenty.
Okay, that's smart.
I think the first game I
We'll
saw
buy
this in
that.
was Genshin, where you had the
we'll buy that.
Welkin Blessing or something.
Yeah.
And it gave you a couple Primo Gems every day for a month. And I was like,
Okay.
oh, that's a pretty nice thing. But it's just, hey,
Yeah.
we'll keep you in here for a month.
We'll buy 2.
By giving you a better value option.
Yeah,
And
we'll
it's
buy
just,
2.
there you go. Here's all your legendary gems, which are just player
You can buy
power.
it 3 times. That's okay. We'll
Just
buy
say
it
you
3
want to give
times.
us £9 a month, and we'll give you stuff that makes you more powerful.
Okay.
So, go for it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now, of course,
Okay.
there's lots of games like League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm,
Okay.
that are primarily monetized based on your cosmetics. And don't worry, that's here too. Full armor sets are about 15 to 20 pounds each. That's like 20 to 25 dollars maybe.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
that much.
regional pricing, who knows? It could just be 15 to 20
That's
bucks.
cheap.
Whatever.
Honestly, guys, that's
But
cheap.
basically, yeah,
That's a steal.
it's not cheap cosmetics. It is
Oh.
premium as hell
Yeah.
cosmetics.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
they're full armor sets that you can only use on one character, by the way.
Yeah.
So if you're well, this is where the design stuff comes in, because all of the like hyper progress games need you to progress one character, but Diablo's traditionally been a multi-character, lots of alts, have loads of different fun and class stuff. They will bring in a class change for your main to deal with that, but that's not in yet. So
Yeah.
it feels kind of weird for people to go, you buy them for one character. So if I'm playing 2 characters and I want the cosmetics, I have to buy them twice. That's really grim. But it's like the reason it's 15 to 20 there is because there are 2 versions. There's the regular standard normal Joe per person cosmetic, which
Yeah.
costs 15 quid.
Okay.
Then there's the that's in not money, that's in orbs. That's in the equivalent of eternal orbs.
Yeah.
You can't buy enough orbs to get it outright. You have to buy weird combos, of course.
Right, it's
as
just
always.
like buying
Yeah,
our
yeah.
Microsoft points back in the day to get our Skyrim or our Oblivion
That
DLC.
makes sense.
I remember it well.
Exactly. So the more expensive version comes with, I think generally it's literally only a portal.
Okay.
Only a different like color or cosmetic version.
So you buy orbs to buy platinum, to buy upgrades to where you can get. Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah,
of the time
yeah.
portal. They'll use at the end of a dungeon or rift.
That
to get
makes
home,
sense.
and that makes it cost an extra 50%.
I want to let you guys know that all of this is because of some fucking horse armor in Oblivion. Just some random fucking horse armor that got added in Oblivion like 15 years ago. That's what it all came from. That was the beginning.
Whaling.
Whaling.
Wow.
Yeah. Whaling.
I mean, that sure is something. So
Look at the sharpest harpoons in the business.
all of this is disgusting, but now we really have to talk about Greg 2G's
Okay.
research into
Players could pay how
just
much? All right.
how expensive
How much
this
money?
can get. Because
Yeah.
that guy that spent 14 grand on Mass Effect 3 loot boxes,
Okay.
gonna love this game.
Really? Okay.
All
It's
right.
only $14,000.
So basically, your power in this game comes from 3 places.
Okay,
You've got
number
your
1.
level, you've
Right.
got your equipment, and you've got
your
the
gems.
legendary gems. Now,
Yes.
your level's just your level. Equipment is equipment, so, you do stuff in the game, you get the gear, and then you deterministically upgrade the gear through just, all the ways you do that.
All the resources you get through playing this
Yeah,
stuff, doing
and
your
there are
dailies and stuff.
some nice things too. Like you can sort of transfer your upgrades from one thing to another thing, so you don't have a big loss of resources.
Oh, that's
And that
so
does
good for
feel
them to
pretty
do.
Good. So that's
Blizzard
great.
does care about your time. That's good.
Legendary gems is the part of this puzzle that they have, oh boy, humongously tried to make the money out of, and this is where you can get some serious power. So we've got the Elder Rifts, right, where you put a crest in, you get a chance of a legendary gem. The rare crests have a small percent chance, and the legendary crests guarantee that chance.
Wow.
Now, you get 1, 2, maybe 3 legendary crests a month on free-to-play. And you can buy them for 160 orbs at any time that you
Dude,
want.
we could get so many.
Now, the rare crests,
That's
which are the ones
cheap.
that you kind of get more frequently, those are capped at a 2-star legendary gem. That's the best you can get from them. Because it's not just legendary gems. They have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
star
Of
ratings.
Of course, yeah.
So, legendary crests, though, they can drop up to a 5-star legendary gem.
Wait,
That's
what?
a 597% value.
Oh my god.
they-
This actually feels like a
Oh my
freaking
God,
telemarketing
yes!
skit or something. So all of the stats and the effects on these gems, of course, scale up with the star rank.
Pretty aggressively too.
Yeah. And what Greg 2G's sort of deep dive into this found is most free-to-play players will never see a 5-star gem.
The 5 stars you can't even upgrade to, because the upgrades of gems are ranks. So you go up to from rank 1 to 10. You cannot get a 2-star gem any higher. If something drops from a rare crest,
okay,
you
good. It's even worse.
you can't get it any higher.
Holy shit!
You literally, if you want the best
0.05.
power in the game, you have to use legendary crests.
Yeah.
Which you, at the minute, based on a little bit of looking into, there's you can buy 1 a month from a shop for different resources, for in-game resources, a legendary crest. You get 1 from the battle pass, and they give you 1 when you start playing. That's the only way I've seen of getting these legendary crests. You can also craft legendary gems of like 1 to 5 stars, but the crafting is really expensive and like drip fed of like backup resources. So that's not like a reliable way. You could maybe eventually do it, but that will be a substantial amount of time.
Warn your bank
to get that to happen.
Yeah, I'll call them.
Thankfully, Matt.
Like, we're gonna have
there's a pity system.
It's gonna be a lot of transactions.
They want to support their players, right? And they don't want people to have a bad experience. Yeah. And I just appreciate that. I'm so excited for the pity system, where
God, I'm so ready.
For $100. Okay, so the pity system is at 50, right?
Wait,
so
let me go back. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, so the pity system for $100.
Okay.
Okay, so the pity system is
for $100 you get 45 crests, but a 5-star gem is pitied at 50, so you have to spend $200. No, that's okay, because if you buy 4,500 crests, you'll have it balance out. And so for 4,500 crests, that'd be $10,000. So at that point, you'll be able to maximize your value, so there's none left over.
50.
That's good.
So if you go like 50 runs with no 5-star gem, they're going to give you one.
Yeah, 50 legendary crests. That is.
Yeah. Sorry, 50 crests. Yeah.
Can somebody please? Who was the guy? And like, this has got to be an internet historian question, right? You guys might not. Nobody in chat might know this. Can somebody please find me the video of the guy whenever the Diablo 3 Real Money Auction House came out, where he was made a video of him delivering pizzas? And his friend asked him, "What are you doing?" And he says, "I'm playing Diablo 3. Who made that video? What's the name of that video? Please give me that video so we can watch it. Yes, please. I want to see it. Link it to me on Twitter or something. Link it to me. I've got to see it. On Twitter.
The thing is that in terms of the purchase bundles, $100 is 45 crests.
Yeah.
So you have to do slightly more.
You got to buy 2 of them.
Now that might not even be...
yeah, it gets worse.
Yeah, that might not even be a 5 out of 5. It might be a 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
In which case you then need more gems to upgrade.
Yeah, so it's not as simple as, this is a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. The ones that drop from legendary quests can be a 1 out of 1, a 2 out of 2, or a 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5. Which then means you need to get other gems that are out of 5 to combine them into be a full 5-star. Which means that if you the data mine drop rates are that 0.05% chance of getting a 5 out of 5.
Oh my god.
Cumulatively, you've got a 5% chance of getting a 5-star gem. But then you need more of them to actually get into that.
Well, they have to explain. I hope they get into the fact that there are gems within gems. So you don't just have a gem, you have to get gems for your gems.
The weighting is really bad, so you've got such a massive 75% chance of getting a 1-star gem.
Uh-huh.
So it's not even like you're guaranteed something for your money.
Yo, dog. Yeah.
You're giving a chance of something because you bought a legendary crest. And like I said, those are 160 orbs.
Ooh.
If you buy 60 orbs, that's about 90p, about $1.
Oh, that's it?
So you're looking at about $2.5, $3 worth of currency.
Okay.
At the cheapest rates to get 1 legendary crest, which gives you about
that's it. All right, that's fine.
Item that you could only get from that, and all of this leads directly into player power. This is the stats that matter in PvP. The stats from gear and level and Paragon level don't matter that much in PvP. They're capped. Legendary gem bonuses aren't.
Do you know what's really funny?
Of course they
There's
wouldn't
two
be
more
capped.
systems that tie into this that
Yeah.
we haven't even talked about
What?
yet. To wrap up this,
More money?
like as an example, so the first rank of the Battle Pass track is a 2-star gem, the paid one, that is basically it's better than what you're realistically getting as a free-to-play character, and that very same gem is actually at the very end of the free track. And of course also at the end of the paid track as well, so, you know, it's all about, you want to upgrade that track. They want you to do that.
Yeah.
Stuff's wild. So, as an example, this would get you up to 8% damage from its effect, but it also increases resonance. And that would give you 3% extra stats from all sources.
Yep.
Now, what is resonance and what is awakening? These two other systems we have to talk about that tie into these fucking gems.
Yeah.
So there's resonance and the awake. So you have to awaken it and you have to have resonance. Oh my god.
So far, everything that's been here is like technically available through free to play, right? Technically, if you have 400 million years to play this game, then you'll be able to do this. But
Okay.
it's still pretty difficult. You'll get some sort of power. But there's the awakening system that is literally as it was, not maybe sure right now because no one's reached that point, but on beta it was hard cap behind money, and that is, you know, you get little bonuses like 10% cooldown reduction to a skill, or maybe a skill does 10% extra AoE damage, something like that. A nice little skill, it's benefit, the little benefit bonus, put it on your gear. Usually you would get that in game to some capacity.
Yeah, yeah,
In
sure.
this, it's the awakening system.
Of course.
And to do that, you have to get a max
Makes
rank
sense.
gem, which is a lot of time, a lot of effort. It doesn't really matter what star, just whatever it is. And then you have to literally give them money. The same price that cosmetics, 1,000 gems, you need, or 1,000 orbs rather, you need to get this thing called a Dawning Echo, and that will let you awaken your gear to get somewhere between a 10 to 30% cooldown reduction on a skill.
And how do you do that?
By default, I'm actually earning sleepy gear as a player.
Yes.
And I have to pay money to wake my gear up.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
literally.
of course.
Now,
Cool.
I'm not sure if this is
We
a
had this in Diablo 3. Look, here's the video. This is what it used to be. Diablo 3, the easiest way to get the best items in the game.
Are you as tired as I am of seeing those awesome items in the auction house, but being about 200 million gold short? Well, this guide will teach you how to farm those items fast and easily.
Ah, darn it.
Step 1. Throw on as much gold find gear as possible. The more, the better. You can even throw an emerald in your helm for extra gold find. And don't forget your high DPS weapon to clear those mobs quickly. Step 2. Movement speed is the key to this tactic. It helps with speed and efficiency. I highly recommend 12% movement speed on your boots. Step 3. Farm as many minions as possible, and don't forget to collect your loot.
Yeah.
Step 4. Take the money and run. This is the final step. Once you've collected enough loot, head over to the real money auction house and buy any item you want.
Should I buy a weapon? Or some boots?
Oh, hey, John. What are you delivering pizzas now?
I'm playing Diablo 3.
No, man. I'm playing Diablo.
This was a fucking... Bro, I remember this video was so good. I remember it literally from 10 years ago. Straight up fucking 10 years ago. Those were the days, man. I remember that whenever that video came out, it was still so good. I never fucking forgot. There it is, man. Those were the good days. Those were the good days. Ahead of the curve. Blizzard, always innovating. That was 10 years ago.
Dawning Echo, where you have to buy it per piece of gear. Everything I was reading suggested it was per piece of gear, because this is an item you buy and use. So I'm hoping that's not the case. But there is a chance you could just have to pay 15 quid or $16 to just make your gear better.
Yeah.
Once you've grinded enough or earned enough legendary gems to fuse them all together to upgrade them.
But obviously, it's not enough just to be awake. You also have to be resonant.
Yeah, we're aware this is absurd. This is genuinely absurd.
Yes, as I put it earlier, this is like one of those cryptocurrency skits at the start of a Red Letter Media episode.
I feel I've
But
lost my
they've
mind.
actually made a game out of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, Gem Resonance. You add specific gems to slots on your max ranked awakened gems to get even more bonus stats.
So these are
in
gems
total,
for
you
your
can get,
gems.
Yep, up to 450% bonus life and damage. Also adds new cosmetic effects. And the high-end cosmetic effects are actually going to cost you 6 figures if you whale it.
Yeah, so...
Or Or
Wow.
it just would take you theoretically a few years of dailies.
Okay.
I think,
Years!
yeah,
Okay.
Hundreds of days! Thousands of days!
yeah, we're not talking years like a year and a bit or 2 years. The numbers being floated are like a decade to fully resonate something. It is honestly completely
A
obscene.
decade of content for free? Huh, they're
Wow.
saints.
Yeah, and so those images there are literally like, that's from the
I'm
blog post where they're
excited,
like,
guys.
Here's how your cosmetics and stuff work. Here's how you'll get to look and was this like
Bro, what if we start playing the game and it's actually like really good? What if it's actually like a really good game and like nobody cares that it's super pay to win because it's really good? Like what like wouldn't that just be so funny?
transform your immortal.
You get
or
well, yeah.
something
What
the
if we
blog
got
post
it
was titled.
twisted?
They're like, here's what it looks like at Resonant, and you can see because Greg 2G covered this in his video as well. You're like, yeah, the one on the left is like, yeah, that's the peasant color, that's the peasant armor. The one on the right is the big armor for the big money whale, the cool person, and that is straight up just you have to engage with this deeply random system of tons and tons and tons of different gems, merging them together, smashing them together, praying for RNG. While also running Elder Rift to get this. You actually have to play the game. You can't just open loot boxes, which is probably a bonus, to be honest. You actually are forced to engage with the game, and then you get to see your nice big shiny red armor, your shiny blue armor.
Oh, wow.
It's like Blizzard saying, hey, you get the LFR version of the gear in World of Warcraft, and that's just what it looks like. But if you run LFR for a decade straight every single day, we'll
You'll
give
get
you the
normal
mythic
mode.
version. That's incredible.
Oh, that's good.
No, this is what I love. The Reddit post that just says there's a single stat that costs $50,000. Now,
So long story short, it's about $40 to $450K to fully max out 6 5-star gems to rank 10. There are 5% drop rate. You need 100 of each of the plus corresponding gem power. If there's 8 different, then that's 800 gems, assuming that you loot an average of 100 of each. And if there's 10 at launch, that's 1,000 gems. 1,000 gems would be 20,000 crests, which would be around $45,000. In order to go from 40 to 50 to 50 to 50 in your 5 gems resonating boards, you would have to spend another around $50,000 to $60,000. In essence, one stat, the final resonating bonus, would theoretically be worth $50,000. And if you put the final total on spending the fully max at just a little over $100,000. All right.
Now,
Okay.
it's just because that's like the stat you get at the very end.
Yeah, it's not too
But
bad.
You know what? I'll read it out because it's
Okay, sure.
friggin' hilarious. Long story short, it's
I
about
didn't know he
40
was gonna read
to
it.
45 grand
Ah,
to fully
shit,
max
okay.
out 6 5-star gems to rank 10 right now. 5%
That's
drop
what I
rate.
said.
You need 100 of each plus the corresponding gem power. If there's 8 different, then that's 800 gems, assuming you're looting an average of 100 each. And if there's 10 at launch, that's 1,000 gems. 1,000 would be 20,000 crests, which is about $45,000. In order to go from 40 out of 50 to 50 out of 50 in your 5 gems resonating boards, you would have to spend about another 50 to 60 grand. In essence, one stat, the final resonating bonus would theoretically be 50 grand and put your total at a little over 100 grand. But there's an update.
Oh my god.
Update. We now know what one of the 2 stats is, and it's hilariously bad compared to the cost to max these. The final 50 out of 50 bonus is 1% reduced incoming damage. So that was a hilarious Reddit post.
$100,000 to max out your character.
All right.
That is literally like that's something you can do. That's based on average probability, so you could have bad
could
luck
be
and have to
$200,000.
spend more than that. Or
Yeah.
you could get good luck and have to spend.
You only spend
less.
60.
But that's it. That is literally the. Obviously, there's the whole like.
The thing is, though, is like you're dealing with like really big numbers like that. So the odds of actually like getting lucky and only having to spend $70,000 are like extremely low.
getting the right gear part of the game.
Yes.
Which is more in line with the traditional Diablo loop of go kill the monsters. There's also stuff for the Heraldric Legacy Cube or whatever. No, the Reliquary that I don't think people have understood very much yet because we haven't got into that much in beta there's so much stuff to this game that's all end game loop. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
And no one really understands. We don't understand the depth of this. We only figured out at the end of beta that this was going to be $100,000 to fully max out your character. $100,000 of things that cost £2 a pop. That's
Wow.
like, that's not just $100,000, because if that's, you know, 1,000, if that's 2,000 gems, that's 2,000 runs of the Elder Rift as well. That's a lot of time.
It's a lot of runs.
That's a hell of a lot of time.
Yeah, it's just this game's mad,
They,
straight mad.
it's like they just full mask off.
Yeah,
Just full. This is a NetEase game for NetEase ARPG players.
This is
We're
a
going
lot
to try to
of.
wheel like crazy. We're going to try to abuse the Diablo name to make millions and millions and millions off people.
No, that's not true
And
because
it's
they
like just
said
the pay to win stuff. I
that's
don't
not
mind
true because they said it was going to be an authentic Diablo experience. That's not true.
the
That's
game
not
being
what
a
they
piece of
said.
shit, right? In terms of this,
They said it
Not
was going to be
much.
the same thing.
but it's when it's combined with all of the other psychological
Yeah.
abuse and all of the other little ways they worm you in and get into your head and get you to do your dailies, get your first kill of the day reward, get your do your 8 bounties every day for your little bit of stuff. It's like in conjunction, all these things are like,
Right?
it's kind of hard to describe, but it's almost like the perfect distillation of pure stealing your wallet from you by psychologically manipulating you. Everything just works in perfect conjunction. This is like 95% alcohol by volume distillation. This is the moonshine of pay to win, basically. It's the moonshine, the pot chain for anyone from Ireland. That's all.
Okay. So you just spend.
they've
All right, that
done
makes
it all.
sense.
Yeah, it's
it
just sad
works.
because it's a really fun game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was
Okay.
playing it on, it's like a 27-inch monitor, so I just plugged my iPad into that.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I was playing it up on the monitor. It felt really good in the controller. It
Really?
ran really smooth.
So it's a good
The
game.
Demon Hunter's, like, initial ability set was, like, you know, simple, but, like, quite fun. It had all
Great.
the punch. It had all of what you'd want from Diablo. It's just...
It's just
this
what?
is horrible, and I think you put it perfectly
Hmm.
before we hit live, and we were just talking to the guys. Warcraft Arclight Rumble is Blizzard
Yeah.
making a king game. This is Blizzard meets NetEase fully. I remember there being stories about one of NetEase's action RPGs like having a lot of drama in the Chinese market because players there were just fed up at how pay to win it was, and they felt
Really?
like to stay competitive they were being asked to put in, you know, stupid amounts of money.
I wonder why they
And,
would
you know,
think
they
that.
were even super frustrated at that, and I think some of those things are like just a little bit more normalized in that market.
Yeah, they're
so
way more
even for a
normalized.
market where this sort of thing is
Even
normal,
China was mad.
they were getting furious.
Yeah.
I guess here we go again.
Why am I not playing it
And,
right now? You're
obvi-
right.
Obviously, look, there's people who are going to, you know, look at this and go, well, you
Yeah, I
don't
know.
have to give any money, right? You can just play the whole game, all the 20 hours or so, because they say the story's 20 hours, and they'll update in future. You can, you know, hop in every once in a while, play a couple
Okay.
hours, have good Diablo content. Well, that's spending a penny. Yeah, you can.
Oh, great.
That's completely a thing people can
Yeah.
do. But that doesn't take away from the fact that
Alrighty,
this is
guys.
designed to
Oh, man.
basically worm its way into everyone's head. Especially when, you know, you think about all of the talk about, you know, especially in the UK with FIFA and FIFA Ultimate Team
Yeah, I've heard
coinciding
about that.
with a really terrible sports gambling, like almost epidemic
Uh-huh.
in the country. You're like, well, yeah, is this? It gets
Any
to the point where I'm
stakers?
like, this to me, this feels no longer like they're just trying to make money in a pretty dickish way. To me, it's like this
Yeah.
is just breaching the bounds of unethical. That's the way I feel about it, and the fact that Blizzard are like, yeah, it's fine, this is our game.
The
Here's the
thing is that people will spend the money. There will be people out there who will spend over $100,000 on Diablo Immortal. This will happen. And those people will fund the next game that will do the exact same thing. And this will continue happening forever. There will never be a time where, oh, well, the gamers are going to rise up and they're going to say, you know what? We don't want any more of this pay-to-win shit. We want it to be like the old days, like the good days. It's never going to happen. It's just not. Like, it's not going to happen. So it's just, let's just make it as bad as possible. Let's just get it as bad as possible so more people can see what it's like. You know, for funding the game, you're welcome.
Big exciting Blizzard game they're releasing.
This game designed straight up
literally
evil?
designed to take
Well, it is
thousands of dollars
Diablo.
away from people, especially with no recompense, no recourse, no
People dumb.
no
Yeah, they
limiting
dumb.
factor, none whatsoever. It is purely designed for whales to get into arms races with each other.
Good. Yeah.
And it's like, does that
Whale
suit her?
Wars.
Does that matter to most people? No.
Whale Wars. Let's go.
One day you'll wake up and you'll have spent 10 or 20 quid, 30 quid, and you'll think, man.
I think what matters is like this is how they plan and want to make money from this,
Uh-huh.
and that's ultimately what it means.
That's right.
There's other games where their plan to make money from the game is that you buy the game and it's really good and you're happy with the
Okay.
game,
Perfect.
and then you buy the sequel, or maybe you buy a little cosmetic for it or something. Whereas the way they plan to make money from this game is what we've outlined here, and that's their intent, right? And that just tells you everything you need to know.
Oh my god.
They're no longer in the market of saying,
Oh
hello,
my god.
dear gamer, here's a product. We've created it.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to purchase it? And then you as a gamer get to go, I will purchase that. That will be fantastic. Thank you. Or, no, that is not to my taste. Thank you. I will have, what else have you got on your shopping cart of video games? Now it's like you're being invited in to like a party and then someone's trying to steal your wallet the entire time. That's the business
wow.
model.
That's
It's
smart.
no longer this thing.
Yeah, so like you're in a party. That's a really good way to say it. So somebody's in a party and everybody in the party is trying to steal your wallet. And that's the game, right? It's like you're at the party, you're trying to have fun, but there's the guy that's trying to steal your wallet. You got to watch out for him.
It is, mutual trust on both sides of the like till, I guess, or the cashier. There's just hoodwinking, psychological manipulation, and some of it's just like so standard. But even we'll probably talk about another video, but the whole stack of stuff they do to get you in the door, literally the list of things of, here's a psychological handbook on how to manipulate people.
Yeah.
Implement all of them, please. That's how they operate. Man.
Yeah, I would like to get everything on the
I feel
menu.
bad for the developers who have to see people talking like this.
It's like, yeah, I want everything on the menu. Let's get PvP pay to win, FOMO, login rewards, multiple battle pass tiers, premium, and also super premium. Let's get super premium, yeah, just in case. Let's also get, gems, and then, star levels to the gems, kind of like that constellation thing they had in, like, Genshin. And then also, let's have, this is crazy, right? But let's have gems inside of gems, and so you can put gems in your gems, so you can gem your gems. And, like, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, they're mega whaling.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it's just disgusting, and that's the video. That's the takeaway. This is a black mark on Blizzard. This is shameful, and that's all there is to it. I guess I'll say you might see a bunch of streamers whale this game. You might see some of that go on, and I think maybe a final thing, maybe we can talk about this in another video, but between some of the way that streamers play these games, and we accept Lost Ark, and then Lost Ark gets to be this pay-to-win but extremely successful game. And then other games come out, and they are, they're always just taking a little bit more ground, a little bit more ground. They're eroding how reasonable normal is.
That's exactly right. You are so right. Every single time, how do you eat a cow? You eat a cow one bite at a time. You don't just immediately eat the whole thing. You do it one bite at a time. Just one little bite, one little thing, and you do that. That's how it fucking works, guys. That's exactly what it is. So it happens very, very slowly, and then as it happens, people become more okay with it, more okay with it, and more okay with it. And that's all there is to it.
Because normal, normal just gets more and more and more and more and more
Extreme.
pay to win.
Yes, normal becomes extreme.
There's genres where they can't go pay to win, like a shooter, because you do that and it doesn't work anymore.
Right.
But genres like this,
that's the other part that I kind of want to talk about very, very briefly.
Yeah.
This monetization is directly.
Do you realize how easily you could personally start to affect change just by refusing to engage in these kinds of games, though? No. No, I don't think that I can. I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, not participating in playing a video game doesn't really. Yeah, it's not gonna. That's not gonna happen. I tried that.
Isn't added on top.
Yeah.
Because that's the stuff that people were annoyed about back in the day. It's like horse armor DLC. Well, fuck, I'm paying more money for a bit of shit in my game that should be there. That's so milquetoast. That's so far away from where we've gotten to.
Yep.
We're now in the realm of, yeah, now there is like this parasitic design of monetization.
Yes.
Is fully linked with the game design. It is
yeah.
fully hooked in. It is irremovable
same
from
thing.
getting legendary gems.
Yeah, but
in the same
you know
way in
what?
Lost Ark, honing is the material is literally there. It's designed that way. They can go, we will
I
make
love
honing
honing.
harder. And obviously that would have some other impact. But to wheels, that would go, oh, I spend more money then.
Imagine
Uh-huh.
a competitive
Yeah.
obstacle course and escape room with contactless payment pads all over the place to go through things faster.
That's what this game is.
That's what it is. You just maybe won't think of it that way because it
Yeah.
happens on your phone. That is what it is.
Yep.
So, yeah. No, honestly, fuck 'em.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
fuck 'em
go.
for doing this.
There's no other way to put it. This is literally, obviously, you know, you make a joke about gamer rights.
Yeah, it's make a joke about gamer rights. Yeah, your vote doesn't matter mentality. The difference is that there is not a financial incentive in the same way. Like, this is about money. It's not about voting or something like that. You're not going to get everybody. Yeah, wait, there's no difference? Yeah, there's no vote here. Yeah, I don't vote. Like, you can't vote. That's the whole point. The incentive is more money. Yeah, exactly. It's banned in 2 EU countries. I will give you here. Let me finish the video. I will give you my opinion about it. Okay.
Freedoms or something, but it is an erosion of the market. It's an
Right.
erosion of what's standard in the market. It's an erosion of consumer standards.
Putting more eyes on it, though.
And
I want
no
to.
one standing up
I want
for
everybody
the
to
consumer
see it.
whatsoever because the only people
want
who have any
everyone to
power
see
in the
it.
gaming market are the publishers.
Yes.
And they're the ones making all the money hand over fist.
Yeah, is PoE Mobile still a thing that they're trying to do?
Don't
Yeah, I
know.
think so.
Because it'll be very interesting. I just want to double check that wasn't cancelled or anything.
Yeah.
But, you know, Path of Exile,
Yeah, I think
like,
it
you know,
is.
it doesn't have the bullshit. PoE Mobile.
PoE does have loot boxes, but they're
Yes.
all cosmetics.
Still
No,
like
it
that.
is. It is. Yeah, no, it does exist. So, I mean, it is being made. I just
Uh-huh.
wonder what it'll be like comparing PoE Mobile to Diablo Immortal. Because hopefully PoE Mobile is able to come out.
Yeah.
And I know it, like, the company's owned by Tencent, but it is Grinding Gear. And if Grinding Gear suddenly make a big evil thing, we'll definitely know something's up.
Yeah.
But if PoE Mobile comes out and is basically just the not evil version of Diablo Immortal, then we're all going to know what's
That would
up.
be
and
nice.
it's going to be extremely embarrassing. Wait, what's this? Path of Exile plans to break major gaming industry stigmas with its mobile release.
Dude,
It's not a whole pile to that, unfortunately. I actually just skimmed through that to see if maybe they were
my
talking
God.
about, you know, hey, here, we're not going to have any pay to win. But it is just kind of, hey, we've made a map system and we're going to think about average session times.
Okay, screw it.
So, yeah.
We're just going to
yeah,
have to wait
that's
and see.
clearly what it was. But you understand, I'm playing it, and even saying it's bad, you normalize it by doing it. It's the same as gambling streams. They still get sponsored even though they say gambling is bad because it still works to help people get addicted to gambling. You see, I don't care about that. And the reason why I don't care about that is because the people that get addicted to stupid stuff like that, it doesn't really matter. They don't really matter. Those people are just going to go off and do whatever. It doesn't really make a difference in the grand scheme of things. I want to influence a structural change. I want to influence a change on a macro level that will affect everyone. I don't care about individual people. They don't matter. I care about a massive scale. And I think this is what's going to change things on a massive scale. I don't matter. None of us really matter. But it's about the system that produces the people. And that's what makes the difference.
See, but I think that'll be like a big upcoming point in comparison,
Yep.
and hopefully something we can clown on Blizzard for because Immortal's design
Let's do
deserves to
it.
be clowned on.
Let's
That's it for this
fucking
video.
do it.
We'll do a video tomorrow.
Oh my
Did one
God.
yesterday. Check him out. Have a great
True
day.
chat crying.
See you next time.
Bro, I am the kind of person. Listen, I've said many times, Bellular, this is a great video. Guys, this video came out just a little bit ago. So I want everybody to go over and give it a like, give him a sub, and maybe make a comment or something like that. Support him. This is the kind of information that we love to see. Bellular has been a friend of the show for years now. Years. And so make sure to give him some support and let him know what's going on, man.